There's a place, deep in the heart of Ravenswood, a place no one dares to go after dark. They call it the Whispering Woods. They say the trees there don't just grow, they listen. They remember. And if you go too far in, they'll never let you leave the same. Now, every town has its stories. But in Ravenswood, the Whispering Woods aren't just stories, they're a warning. And that warning came too late for a man named Jake. Jake wasn't from Ravenswood. He didn't grow up hearing the whispers at night, didn't see the way the locals shivered when the wind passed through the trees. No, Jake was just passing through. Thought he was tougher than any old legend. Old Tom said, "You don't know what you're messing with, boy. The woods, they change people. If you hear the voices, don't follow them." Jake replied, "Come on, it's just a bunch of old ghost stories. I'll be fine." That was the last time anyone in that tavern saw Jake alive. The next morning, Jake set out for the woods. The sun was barely up, and already the mist clung to the ground like fingers waiting to pull him in. The deeper he walked, the quieter the world became. No birds, no rustling leaves, just silence. He stopped, turned, but there was nothing. Just trees, just mist. Wind, just the wind. That's what he told himself. But the thing about the Whispering Woods? The wind doesn't call you by name. There were whispering in the woods, "Come closer." And then the whisper changed. It wasn't just calling. It was remembering. Jake said, "Who's there?" He spun around. But the path he came from? It was gone. The trees had shifted, closed in. The woods weren't just watching anymore. They were waiting. Then he saw it. A figure standing in the mist. Pale, hollow-eyed, lips moving, but no sound coming out. Jake whispering in terror, "No." His breath hitched. His legs locked in place. The voices weren't just speaking to him anymore. They were inside him. They found him the next morning, at the edge of the woods. His body cold, his face frozen in a silent scream. And in his hand was a single leaf, blackened, burned at the edges, just like all the others before him. Tom said, "Damn fool," never listened. So if you ever find yourself in Ravenswood and the wind starts whispering your name, don't answer. Because once the woods remember you, they never forget.